All right. Here we have Man Crushes Ex-Wife's Date to Death by EWU Bodycam. That's interesting. Horrifying, but interesting.
Somebody hit him on purpose.
Is he breathing?
I don't know. I can't tell. Just coming here to fight him because he was mad at him.
Let me ask you this. Can I get you to step with me over here for me, please?
Well, let me shrink myself because holy shit. We have gone 0 to 100. No acceleration, just maximum speed.
Try to call him and see if he'll respond to you.
Davis, come on. Wake up, Davis.
Yeah, Davis is fucked. Oh my god. Davis is so fucked it's not even funny.
Start roping this off because this is going to be a crime scene. All right.
On May 7th, 2023, a 46-year-old man's lifeless body is found at the end of a secluded road, lying in the grass 50 feet away from his...
Now, I know you probably could tell, but this is just a boilerplate disclaimer. You know, everyone's found innocent until proven guilty, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, man. This looks pretty fucking guilty to me.
From his wrecked vehicle. Police and first responders get to a scene that has all the markings of a terrible accident. But when investigators start putting the pieces of this tragic puzzle together, they begin to uncover a truth that is far more sinister.
Well, judging by that 911 call, there was a lot of pieces that had to get put together. Holy shit, man.
The following report is based on official police records, and some of the footage has never been seen before until now. At 1:34 a.m. on the morning of May 7th, 2023, a frantic 911 call comes into dispatchers in Greenwood, South Carolina.
Okay, what happened?
Somebody has hit the car and he's out of the car and he's been beaten. He's unconscious.
Is it a car wreck?
But it's a one-person car wreck.
He's unconscious?
Yes, it's really bad.
Yeah, that's a hit and run, my dear. That's not a one-person wreck. That's a hit and run. Somebody got absolutely slammed.
He needs immediate assistance.
Okay. Is he breathing?
I don't know. I can't tell.
Okay.
If you can't tell, chances are he's probably not breathing. You know, like, I don't know if he's face down or face up, but like, if he's face up, you can maybe see his chest or his stomach moving when he breathes. But if not, he might be done.
Okay, listen to me. Where is he bleeding from?
His nose and his chest and his nose.
Well, car crash, bleeding from the nose. Something tells me it's not just a broken nose.
You said his nose and what else?
Definitely his nose, and I can't tell if it's his ear. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
It's out of his ears really bad.
Okay.
Out of his ears. Oh yeah. His brain got fucked up. He's got trauma. That is not the way I'd want to go out. In fact, I can think of a lot of ways I'd rather go out than having my brain crushed.
Okay, listen to me. Is he flat on his back?
Yes.
Okay. Are you able to turn him onto his side?
Yes.
Okay, listen. You said he's bleeding from his nose and his ears?
Yes.
Okay, is there anybody out there with you?
Yes, I'm with two other people. He needs help right now.
We've got EMS and law enforcement coming, okay? Okay, listen.
Law enforcement is about to get a lot more work than EMS. Oh, man, that should sound horrible as fuck, man. Like, I don't get how you could do something so damn horrible to somebody, man. Like, I'm sure they'll get to it later in the video, but damn, man, this kind of stuff just creeps me the fuck out, man. That there are people that are this fucking crazy.
Listen to me. Can you tell if he's breathing? Is his chest moving up and down?
It doesn't seem like it. Can I touch his chest?
Okay.
He's breathing really bad.
Okay, listen. Do you feel any warm air coming from his nose or his mouth?
No.
You don't
He's
feel
dead.
any warm air?
Actually, maybe. I can't really tell. I'm sorry. I'm scared to touch him.
Okay, I understand. What is your
I
name?
feel it.
The dispatcher works to help the caller. A teenager named Megan provide as much assistance as possible until first responders arrive.
God damn, a teenager, bro. Imagine you gotta tell the cops about this guy who got his fucking brains bashed in with a car. That's not something you'd expect, walking home from school or whatever the hell you're doing. Man, shit, man, heart goes out. Real shit.
Okay, listen to me. Can you tell if he's still breathing? Can you try to talk to him, see if you can wake him up?
So I can touch him? Is that okay?
Okay, yes, ma'am. Try to call him and see if he'll respond to you.
Davis, come on. Wake up, Davis, come on, Davis. Wake up.
Can you tell if he's breathing?
I think he's breathing, yeah.
You think he's breathing? Okay. Is he moving around at all when you call him? Or
He isn't moving.
Davis, does this teenager know this dude? I'm not 100% on that. But she seems to know his name.
Okay, what's his name?
His name's Davis McClendon.
Okay, well, that settles it. So it's somebody she knows. And she's seeing him bleeding from absolutely everywhere. Well, everywhere in his head, anyway. All things considered, she's doing pretty well. I mean, I'd probably freak the fuck out even more than that. I'm not gonna lie. Holy shit.
This is only the first of many personal details that will emerge on this horrific night. But as police and EMTs descend on the scene, the first order of business is to save Davis McClendon's life.
Okay. Thank you. Oh my God. Oh, they're giving him CPR. Oh,
He's still on the line. He might not be breathing.
come on, Davis.
Hard to tell anything.
Oh yeah. This is bad, man. You know it's bad. You know it's bad when they don't even like try to like do the blur thing. They just put the black square. That's when you know dude is fucked up.
As the first deputies and medics arrive on the scene, it becomes quickly clear that the 911 caller's use of the phrase one-person car wreck was misleading. It's true that only Davis McClendon is here at the scene, but a deputy notes that his injuries are consistent with being struck by a vehicle. His damaged BMW is sitting some distance away, and the vehicle that seemingly hit both Davis and his car spilled oil all over the road. In fact, the oil isn't just splattered here at the scene. It leaves a trail heading away from the Hunters Creek subdivision. Two Greenwood deputies decide to follow that trail, and from what Megan and her friends have said, they have a pretty good idea where it will lead them.
See, that's another thing about like doing stuff like a crime like that with your car, right? Like there's a good chance you can damage your car and leave a trail for the cops like breadcrumbs for fucking for Hansel and Gretel to go all the way home. Like holy shit. Wherever the hell that damn tail goes.
Myself and 316 are gonna head over there, see if the vehicle's there.
The house that he's supposed to be at with the kids is... Are you heading there now?
Yes.
I'm gonna head with you.
No, stay here. Yates and I are gonna go over there. We're gonna see if the car's there.
Know what vehicle it was in?
Negative. We're gonna go see if we can find a vehicle there. Start roping this off because there's gonna be a crime scene.
All right.
Although the 911 caller didn't see the incident, she definitely has strong suspicions about what happened before she arrived.
Who assaulted him?
Everything is Bud Ackerman. He's just coming here to fight him because he was mad at him. And then we came to check up on him, and then we found him like
Okay, so the person that assaulted him, you said his name, Bud Ackerman?
Yes.
Does he live in Hunter's Creek?
Well, he lived in Hunter's Creek until him and his wife got separated, and he had him moving on his parents and like right outside of Hunter's Creek. It's like.
The wife moved on. Old Bud didn't like that. And now we're here. Tale as old as time, that. It's looking pretty obvious what happened. Little lovers dispute. Well, not so much lovers dispute, ex-lovers dispute. You know? Kinda weird. Usually it's the ex that these fucking crazy people kill, but whatever. I am very curious as to see the motivation. Oh, yes.
It's like 2 minutes away. It's like Old Abbeville Highway.
Okay, did he assault him? Did he have a weapon, or do you know? Did anybody see him assault him? Did anybody see it happen?
No, I don't think so. We got here. Nobody was here. We just thought we were gonna leave until I saw his body a couple feet away on the side of the dirt.
Wait a minute. She said this Davis fella was coming to fight this fucking Bud Ackerman guy because he was mad at him. So he was there looking to scrap with hands, and Bud, being a bit of a bitch, decided to go with the vehicular homicide. Hit him pretty surgically though. If you remember the view of that car, only like a little bit of the front was damaged. They really homeboy really hit that motherfucker with purpose.
Megan, who is still back at the scene, is not alone. She's with a woman named Meredith Haney, who is Bud Ackerman's estranged wife. Megan is in fact a frequent babysitter for their children, the three of whom are staying with Bud for the weekend, Meredith tells police. And as the deputies make contact with Bud at his parents' residence, those kids and their safety are their first priority.
That's good. Good idea. Maybe turn the fucking cop lights. Maybe turn the fucking sirens off so they aren't tipped off.
Oh, I see it. Hey, garage is open. Garage is open.
Let's just put the kids in danger, why
Sheriff
don't
office.
we?
Are there some kids here?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Whose kids are they?
Mine.
Yours and who?
My wife.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Can I get you to step with me over here for me, please?
All right.
You have your ID on you?
I do not.
Okay. Just step over here for me.
Bud will do very little talking to police that night, but they've already got the beginnings of a tangled backstory, merely from what Megan told them in her initial call.
Okay, so how did y'all know he was out there?
Because he's dating my wife, and he's been really drunk and he's really mad. He's been trying to find her all night.
Okay. So Davis wasn't going there to fight, but Bud was looking for some trouble, trying to find his estranged wife, and decided to take out his frustrations on old Davis. Okay, that's starting to take shape. Starting to take shape here.
Okay, so David has been dating Bud's ex-wife?
Yes.
It will later emerge that Meredith and Bud separated and began divorce proceedings approximately 1 year earlier. But while Bud will later admit that this breakup was against his wishes, his frustration with the situation reaches a new level on April 29th, 2023.
It takes a whole year
about
to
a
get
week
divorced?
before the incident. That's
Shit.
when he learned from a mutual friend that Meredith had begun dating a man named Davis McClendon. Investigators will later find a text message Bud sent to a friend expressing his outrage at the news. Bud texts, "What the hell is Davis thinking, man? I mean, what the hell, Danny?" Danny replies back, "I have no clue what you're talking about. What did he do?" Bud writes, "He's been Meredith." He goes on to say, "I had my suspicions, but it was confirmed by her. I can't believe he'd do that to me. I mean, damn, I've known him my whole life. And when Danny simply writes, I don't know what to tell you, Bud, Bud replies, damn, I don't know either. It's just f***ed up.
Oh, so they were friends. Now, you see, that's something else too, man. Like, on the one hand, yeah, you know, they're getting divorced. He didn't want to get divorced. She wants to get divorced, and the marriage is probably over. On the other, why is your friend dating on your ex, man? That is a serious bro code violation, man. You don't do that. I mean, it doesn't justify what the hell just happened. But damn, I'm starting to think everybody in this situation is kind of shit. Well, let's see. Let's all see how much worse it can get. This way. Let's all see how much worse it can get. Yeah.
Exactly 1 week after the text exchange, on the evening of Saturday, May 6th, Meredith and Davis go out to dinner at a restaurant called Break on the Lake, where security cameras pick up their arrival. It's only 4.5 hours before the tragedy on Avid Road. Davis goes inside while Meredith stays behind in the car. She's FaceTiming with her kids, who are at Bud's house, and using their dad's phone to chat with her. What she doesn't know is that Bud is observing the screen as well, and he recognizes the scenery in the background. He doesn't know for certain that she's with Davis, but he has his suspicions. It's 8:48 p.m., and a bad night is only just beginning. Many hours later, deputies at Bud's house take careful note of the fresh, oily footprints that decorate the floor.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious Bud did it. Oil leaking from the car that hit him. Dude's got oily ass footprints. It's over. And I'm gonna go back to that whole friend thing, man. Like, yeah, it sucks, but at that point, dude's just not your boy anymore. You gotta move on. You don't kill the ex-wife just because you don't kill the friend. I'm sorry. You don't kill the friend just because he's fucking the ex. It's a bit of a... You just cut that motherfucker off too, You gotta be very careful about throwing your own life away over bullshit, man. Like, at that point, you gotta worry about yourself. Get rid of all the bad influences in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the wife's dumping your ass and that sucks. But if your boy is scooping up in there, you need to cut his ass off. Maybe get into a tussle hand to hand, but like that's about it. You don't go killing a man, because that's gonna mess up your own life. In this case, he's gonna end Bud's life. This is not a good way to resolve your issues.
Footprints. Yeah. Footprints. 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 That's the door I came in. Oily footprints. Oily footprints.
The investigators follow the footprint trail back to a bedroom where they appear to come to an end at the foot of the bed.
Is this parents' room?
Yes.
Okay.
Twist there, one here. This bunch. Yeah, bunch right here. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the shoe that he's got on now.
Yeah.
Investigators will indeed find oily residue on the shoes Bud is wearing that night, as well as a small amount of what appears to be blood on his hands. Both were presumably clean earlier that night when he was at a local bar called the Key West Club, where surveillance shows him ordering at least 4 beers over an hour-and-a-half time period. But Bud isn't just drinking and socializing. He's making repeated attempts to get in contact with Meredith, who has left Break on the Lake and is now with Davis at a friend's party. At one point, frustrated that Meredith won't take his call,
He's
Bud
getting
texts her a
drunk.
message. "Why do you hate me? I just don't understand." When a friend who was at Key West Club that night calls Meredith to tell her that Bud is gone, Meredith and Davis head up to the bar themselves. According to what Meredith would later tell investigators, Bud continued calling repeatedly during this time. She says that when she finally did take his call, he demanded to know where she was and why she was refusing to speak to him.
Bro, divorce proceedings have been going on for a year. She ain't down with you no more, man. Stop. God damn. Like, it's gonna happen. Only thing left is the fight for custody, visitation, and all that shit. But the divorce is happening. If she stuck it out for a year, it's not. There's no way. There's no turning back. If she's dating some other dude, you know, this shit's probably why she's trying to divorce this stupid ass. Cause you act like this. Holy shit, man. Some people, man.
To him. The call logs would later reveal that between 9:07 p.m. and 12:15 a.m. that night, Bud attempted to call Meredith a total of 36 times. At his residence in the hours after the incident, investigators take a close look at Bud's Ford F-250, which just happens to look like it's been in a crash.
Ah, look at that.
Yeah, that's when I walked up and I was like, oh yeah.
You see the?
Yep.
That's a palm mark.
God damn, they ain't even. Oh fuck, that's probably Davis trying to fucking push back. Cause you know when you get squished by something that you gotta push. You know, usually it's not a fucking car. You know, usually it's not a car that's making you push back, but you know. But when you're in between things, you'll get a little space just instinctively. Yeah, that's what that was.
But like that right there, you got
There's little specks right there.
Mm-hmm.
Bud himself refuses to answer any questions without a lawyer present, but the circumstantial evidence is piling up quickly.
Well, fuck me. At least he's smart enough not to just blabber on without a fucking lawyer. I guess maybe he sobered up and realized, oh, I done fucked up. You know, let's not make this any worse than it needs to be.
She says she tried reaching out to Bud's friends and family while at the Key West Club earlier that night. In the meantime, Davis sent a text message to a friend saying, FYI, apparently Bud is drunk and out trying to hunt Meredith down. She's wanting to call the cops. I was hoping maybe you could get his dad to rope him in. At almost the same time, Bud Ackerman is on the hunt, scoping out the parking lot at the now closed Break on the Lake restaurant for any signs of Meredith and Davis. He makes 2 circles through the lot before leaving. Investigators will later learn, thanks to the Ford's onboard computer, that he also drove down the street where Meredith lived and down the street where Davis lived in an
onboard computer. Holy shit! You know my brother got a Tesla recently. Like those got one of those onboard computers, and that's fucking weird, man. They chipping everything, man. Like it is so easy to get found out where you're going if you have any like a modern car or like a phone or whatever. Like people talk about privacy all the time, but it's amazing how much we actually don't even realize. Like how many footprints we're actually leaving and we don't realize. Your own car fucking betrays you. Ain't that a bitch?
In an effort to find the couple. Back at the Key West Club, Davis decides enough is enough and tells Meredith he's going to call Bud and talk to him about the relentless attempts to get her on the phone.
Uh-oh.
Meredith watches her boyfriend walk away, never imagining it would be for the last time. Bud would later characterize the call as aggressive.
Fucking okay, both these motherfuckers are stupid. Bro. Don't fucking confront the crazy dude who wants to, you know, who wants to fucking harass the estranged wife. You need to be fucking with the girl, cause for all you know, he's gonna do something to her, right? Like, why the hell would you, man? People are crazy, man. Like, you know this motherfucker's off his rocker, cause he called her 36 fucking times. You know, you don't walk up to people that like that, like you're walking up to like a sane, rational dude that you want to have a beef with. Man, crazy shit. For all you know, this Bud Ackerman guy's got guns or some shit.
Saying that Davis was threatening to beat him up. While the true nature of the conversation cannot be known, what is known is that Davis and Bud agree to meet near the intersection of Avid Road and Sawgrass Place.
Okay, I was right initially. They agreed to meet. Apparently, they were gonna, or at least Davis thought it was gonna be a little hand-to-hand scuffle. Which, why you would trust the psychopath, I have no idea. But then again, I'm not a fucking weirdo, so, you know.
According to Bud, and confirmed by the call logs, he called Davis back at 1:09 a.m. He says he told Davis at that time that he wouldn't be meeting him after all, and would instead be going home. Bud says that Davis cursed at him and taunted him for backing out, at which time he drove straight to the meeting place. At 1:11 a.m., his final approach is caught on a local resident's surveillance camera.
Damn, homeboy was driving with a purpose. Oh yeah.
The camera only captures the sound of the impact, but another resident's camera records the moment of impact itself. The first camera not only captures the sound of the incident, but also Bud yelling something in the seconds following the impact.
Uh-oh. What he saying?
At 1:13 a.m., Bud's truck can be seen leaving the area. He would later say that the collision was an accident caused by Davis standing in the middle of the road.
Bullshit.
Bud says that he only saw Davis at the last second.
Bullshit. You heard how fucking loud that shit was? Homeboy ran into him full force. There was no brake. There was no... You know when you try to brake, you're like... that kind of shit? Nah, none of that. It was a bang!
At which point he jerked the steering wheel as hard as he could to avoid Davis and smash into his car instead. The onboard computer system shows that he did not hit the brakes and was traveling at 25 miles per hour in his Ford F-250.
Again. Betrayed by your car. Man, you can't lie about nothing no more. Oh, damn. I mean, I'm glad it's helping to put this guy away. But man, y'all gotta be careful with all these computerized everything now, man.
Davis would die that night at Self Regional Medical Center at the age of 46. At 6:30 in the morning on May 7th, roughly 5 hours after the incident, Bud Ackerman is arrested and transported to the Greenwood County Detention Center. On trial for murder the following year, he would insist that he never meant to harm Davis McClendon that night.
Bullshit.
And it was only due to panic that he failed to call 911. The jury deliberated for less than 30 minutes before delivering a unanimous verdict of guilty. In October 2024, 42-year-old William Bud Ackerman was sentenced to 45 years in prison for murder. He's housed at the Tiger River Correctional Institution in Spartanburg County, South Carolina.
Wait, how the hell do you not get life? Like, everything about that says that homeboy went there to kill the motherfucker. And the patrol in the bar, and hunting for the motherfuckers, and calling the girl 36 times, and all this shit. What the fuck do you have to do up there to get... Like, what do you have to do in South Carolina to get first degree? To get life? Holy shit. Well, I hope he enjoys his new home in any case. Holy shit. Anyway, that was a ride. That was a ride. Oh, man. I hesitate to say I had fun, because... damn, that's tragic. But, I hope this was at least enlightening. I can hope for that. Be sure to tell your friends about us here. And in the meantime, I'm going to call it a night. God bless you all, and see you soon.